Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to another daily vlog. Okay, so yeah, I was going to turn the air off for y'all so y'all wouldn't have to hear it, but I need it. I know I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm trying to keep the sweatshirt vibes going, so I've been sitting under the air conditioning. As soon as I get to the church, I'm going to have to take it off because I'm headed to film a podcast with David. If you're not following our podcast, that's always linked down below. We have new episodes drop every single week. Monday, the Spotify or like the audio version, wherever you listen to podcasts, drops. And then Wednesday, the video version on YouTube, which I prefer the video version of podcasts, but that's just me. You can listen to either one. Anyway, so I'm headed to the church and I'm so cozy in my sweatshirt, but I know it's going to be hot. Like where we record, that room is always really hot. So it's not going to last. I have a shirt on underneath. Wait, do I? Yeah, I have a shirt on underneath. So I'll definitely be taking everything off. Not everything. I'll be taking this off. And yeah, I think we're going to film something about our wedding because when the podcast drops next week, it'll be our anniversary week. We are having our 16th wedding anniversary. That just feels, I don't know, that just feels so weird that we've been married for 16 years. I remember like being newly married or even like engaged and hearing people being married for 20 years or whatever. And it's like, man, that's a long time. And, you know, they must, you know, but when it's you, it just doesn't feel like it's been long at all. It's crazy. So, I'm going to go do that. I've had a very relaxing morning. We got the kids to school. I actually slept really great last night, which is awesome because I've been having trouble with that. I think it's to school. I just have been kind of hanging out with Layla a little bit, got ready for the day. It's 9:30 right now, so I'm about to head to the church. I have all of the stuff that I bought for the church in my car so that I don't have to bring it over on Sunday. I have a big thing of napkins. I have paper plates, 2 different kinds of paper plates. I have Go-Gurt. I have coffee. The coffee was on sale at Sam's, so I got like multiples of it because we go through a lot of coffee at our church. We have the coffee drinking people at our church. At our campus, we are all about the coffee. We have a whole like coffee station where we have coffee, decaf, regular, and we have hot water for hot tea or hot chocolate, and we have like coffee flavor syrups and coffee creamers, and we just do it up real nice for everybody. But anyway, my camera's being weird. Hopefully it's still recording. So now I'm going to go take all this stuff to the church, put it all away. We're going to film our podcast. I don't have any like major plans today. I'm actually really ahead of the game in terms of editing. I will have to edit tomorrow and I might edit something today, but I'm pretty ahead, more ahead than I normally am on a Thursday. Today's Thursday. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do today, which is kind of fun. I don't really need to go to the store or anything, I don't think. But once I get done with the podcast, I'll probably come back home. I want to make tonight for dinner, I think I'm going to make the crock pot Swedish meatballs. And that doesn't have to cook a super long time. So I'll probably start it sometime early afternoon in the crock pot. And I've never made it before, but it looks really simple. It's using frozen meatballs and just like broth and stuff. Anyway, so I'm going to make that. And then I'm just going to kind of do some housework. Just who knows what the day holds. I've got my coffee here. Y'all, I've been loving making homemade lattes. It is like my new favorite thing. I've had this espresso maker since I got it in 2022. The espresso machine. I got it in like, they didn't pay me to review it, but I got to keep the espresso machine to review it. And I love it. I love it so much. My mom ended up buying the same one because I love mine so much. So we both have one. I love it. And I've been through phases where I haven't used it as much, or I'll use like the instant espresso because it's just so much faster. But I've been making it in that machine, and I'm telling you, it's like 10 times better than when I would do like the powder espresso or anything like that. And when it's totally a learning curve when you learn to make espresso in that kind of machine. Like it's just kind of a pain to learn, but I've got it like down, knock on wood. The next time I go to make it, it's going to not be, I've got it down, and it comes with like a single shot or a double shot thing to put in the, I don't know the technical terms to put in there. And The single one is easier to do for some reason, like it's more forgiving, because once you put the espresso in the little thing for it to drip down, it cannot, like there's a lever that says, okay, it has to be like right in here to get espresso. And then when you put that in, it depends on like how much coffee you have in it, how much pressure you put pressing it down. And so sometimes the lever will go way outside the espresso zone and it's not good. And I wasted so much coffee at first learning how to do it, and that's just part of the process of learning. So I would always do the single one because it was easier and I wasted less coffee. But I've got the double one down now, and it's so much better because you get like a stronger taste. And I think it's better than doing 2 singles. Anyway, this is probably not exciting, but I've been loving it. I mix it with sugar-free syrup and protein shake. So I get my protein in the morning, nice jolt of caffeine. But anyway, all right, I've got to head to the church. Y'all come with me. We're going to spend the day together. The kids were so excited this morning because in Lucy and Mark's school, it was you could do pajamas or a hat or both, but you had to pay $1 per thing. They're raising money for the Special Olympics, which is such a great cause. So you could pay $1 to wear pajamas, $1 to wear a hat, or $2 to wear both. So they're both wearing both because I'm like, but what was so sweet is Mark's teacher called me yesterday and said he's doing such a good job and he's never had any problems with behavior or anything. So I'm paying for his $2 so he can wear a hat and pajamas. I'm going to pay for it. That's so sweet. I was like, are you sure? Because I felt like teachers just do too much. They're the most amazing people. I thought that was so sweet. So they're both wearing hats and pajamas. Nate's school is only doing the hat day. So, which he is all about hats. If y'all know Nate at all, it's like the best day of the year for him when he has hat day. So he brought his $1 for his hat. Okay, enough chit chatting. I got to get to the church. Let's go film the podcast. Y'all come spend the day with me. All right, you guys, we are done at the church. Ooh, it's very sunny. It was fun walking down like memory lane. Of course, the sweatshirt is gone. Although it was cooler in the church today. There was a fan going, so I left my sweatshirt on the whole time. I had to take it off as soon as I came outside, though, because it's 94 degrees at 11:40 a.m. It's too hot. I decided to run by Aldi, not to buy anything necessarily, but it's German week. So I thought that one might make a really good reel or TikTok or short or whatever you want to call it. Do like some German finds at Aldi. I forgot it was German week this week and all of their new stuff came out yesterday. So I'm going to go in here, get some footage, and then I'm going to go home. I don't think I really need to do anything else, but we'll see if they have anything good. I haven't tried a lot of their German stuff. I also thought it might be fun to like pick out 1 or 2 things to do a video with, or like a short of like trying something from the German aisle. I have tried the frozen tart thing. I forget what it's called. And that was really good. It was like a cherry something. That was really good. I've tried that years ago. Other than that, I don't know if I've tried any of the German stuff. It always looks really good, but I don't know. All right, I'm going to go in here and get that stuff filmed on my phone. I probably need to delete some stuff off my phone because I've been taking so much video footage of stuff that it gets clogged up, but it's been fun. So, all right. I'll see y'all guys. I was about to say, I'll see y'all back at home. Let's hope that I can control myself and not buy much of anything. I'm really trying not to spend money. And I know that's dangerous going into Aldi, but I also think it'd be fun to get the content. So hopefully I can make it through the aisle of shame without impulse buying anything. I'm also, though, on the lookout for Christmas presents. I want to start buying Christmas presents starting now. I already have some bought that I found on sale and different stuff, good deals. So I'm always keeping my eye out for that. But anyway, I don't need any more groceries. No more. We'll see. I'll let y'all know if I do buy anything. All right, you guys, I'm back home and I got a ton of spillage at Aldi. However, I forgot that their freezer section was like out, and I love the freezer German stuff. I think they have such interesting stuff. But They didn't have hardly any of it out. They're slowly putting stuff back. It looks like the freezers are fixed, but they didn't have all their stuff out. So I didn't get any freezer footage. They had one thing in the freezer, but that's okay. I'll just post what I have. And then I didn't buy anything. I did not buy one thing at Aldi. So that was seriously a miracle. I don't think I've ever been to Aldi and not bought anything. I thought about getting something to try, but most of what I was filming was like cookies and all this stuff. And I'm like, I really don't need any of that. They did have like spetzel and like sauerkraut and stuff, but I've had spetzel before. I didn't really want to have to cook anything. I'm not a big fan of like sauerkraut, and anyway, so I just passed on it, but I did get all the footage. And then on the way home, I filmed another drive-thru order. I've been trying to film orders that you can get in the drive-thru that are lower in calorie, higher in protein, and low to mid cost. Because have you all been to the drive-thru lately? Oh my gosh, if you just order a regular meal, it's $10, $15. Like, I'm not even kidding. It's crazy. So, trying to like take cost into it too. So today I did Burger King, and I think this is one of the best ones. So filling. Like, I ate it and I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so full. So I thought over here on my actual, long form content that I'm used to doing, I could take suggestions from you. If you have a drive-thru order that's lightened up or hiring protein or whatever, let me know what it is. Ashley just sent me posted a comment about Jimmy John's. So thank you so much, Ashley. I've already saved your comment on my phone, and I'm going to film that. So if anybody else has one, this is the ones I've already done, but I can even do them again if it's something different. I've done Chick-fil-A. I've done, I'm all blanking now. I've done Chick-fil-A, Panda Express, Chipotle. There's another one. Is that it? And Burger King. I just did Burger King. Is that the only 4 I've done? So I have a bunch more I could do. Like, I know I'm not going to have every single place that maybe you have, but we have the main ones. Like, we have McDonald's, we have Popeyes, we have Wendy's. I thought Wendy's would be a good one to do. We have Subway, Jimmy John's, my new favorite place, Potbelly's. Anyway, we have like KFC, like the main ones. So let me know if you have a good idea. Burger King was really good. And what I love is when you order on the app from any of these places, a lot of times you can get discounts. Like, my order today had a free item. Like, if you spent anything, they give you a free burger, which, hello, like, that saves so much money. So yeah, make sure you're using the app because it is a lifesaver. We use the app wherever we're going. We look and see if there's an app because almost always there's like digital coupons. I like that you just order it. You can put exactly what you want in on the app. And then when you get there, you just tell them your name. I just find like stuff isn't messed up as much. Like, it's just clear to them like what you want, especially if you're picky like me and you like to take stuff off. Like, on my burger, I just like ketchup, pickle, and cheese. Like, that's it. Sometimes lettuce, but I don't like mustard. I don't like mayo. I don't really like tomatoes on my burger. So, all right, let's check the sourdough starter, which I think is still not rising. You know what? I want to say it rose a teeny tiny bit. Not much. But still lots of bubbles. What should we name her? My first thought was Betty. I don't know why, but I'm open to suggestions. I think the part of the problem is we keep our house really cool, and I don't have a super warm place. I'm wondering, like, over by the window somewhere, it's a little warmer. Oh my gosh, that's a yellow jacket on our window. I'm glad that's outside. Maybe over here by the coffee maker, it's warm-ish. Not really, though. It's pretty warm in our house. So I don't know. Maybe I've heard people say, don't give up. Just keep being patient because it can just take a while sometimes. But I'm ready for it to be over. I'm beating this thing twice a day. I'm ready for something to happen. If you have experience, let me know what to do. I think it's going well. It's just not rising yet. So the bubbles are there. There's no mold. There's no bad smell, not really. I mean, you smell it a little bit, but not terrible like it was the last time I tried it. I just don't know. All right, I'm gonna go check on Layla. She's been so lazy today. She is in her bed. I'm gonna go hold her for a few minutes. It's already almost 1 o'clock. Whew, the day goes by so quick. Anyway, I need to edit a video. I thought about just not doing it till tomorrow, but if I go ahead and edit today, I'll only have to do one tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna do that. I'll see y'all back in a little bit. All right, I know this is probably not the best angle, but I forgot I was gonna put together this crock-pot Swedish meatballs. I've never tried this recipe before, but I thought maybe you guys would like to cook it with me here. It's gonna come together really fast. I'm just trying to find my whisk. Can't find it, but I'll use this. Okay, so all we're gonna do is take a can of cream of mushroom soup and dump it in the crock pot. Okay, and then you take 2 cups of beef broth. Beef broth, that's like half this thing, so I'm just gonna eyeball it. And we're gonna mix it together. It probably wasn't quite 2 cups. Well, oh, darn it. Yuck. I'd rather it be like thicker rather than thinner, probably. I don't want to do too much. That seems a little thick. All right. And then the seasonings. We're going to do, the thing calls for an onion in here. We're not big on like onions chopped up. So I'm just going to do a good sprinkle of onion powder. And then I'm going to measure everything else out. If you guys weren't here, I'd probably just eyeball it. But I want to be able to tell you. So a teaspoon of garlic powder. This is a half teaspoon measure, so I'm going to do 2. A half teaspoon of paprika. I'm going to do like a heaping because I really like paprika. It gives a lot of color. A half teaspoon of salt. Did a little less than half. That seems like a lot. And then a half teaspoon of pepper. You definitely want a lot of pepper for Swedish meatballs, I think. Whoa. Okay, hold on. That's way too much. Okay. And then, is that everything? And then we're going to add a little bit of Worcestershire. Let me see if I have it. I think I do. Somewhere in here. How much? 1 tablespoon. I'm just going to eyeball that. And it says to add steak sauce, but I don't have steak sauce, and I didn't want to buy it for this because we don't use steak sauce. So we whisk all that together. That's literally it. I have this on low, but I may bump it up to high depending on, I don't think it's going to take too long to cook because the meatballs are already cooked. They're just being heated through. You can use whatever meatballs you want. You don't have to use the ones that are actual Swedish style. I don't even know what makes them Swedish style, but they had them at Kroger, so that's the ones I got. You can use any meatball. Just going to throw all the meatballs. Did I make any more of a mess doing this? Seriously. Ugh. Let me stir it up. And we're going to let this go until dinner time. I think on low will be fine. This recipe said 4 hours on high. And I just think that's a long time. I've made meatballs in the crock pot before, and nor does it normally take that long on high. Like I said, everything's cooked. You're just heating it through. And then once it gets done cooking, we're going to stir in a cup of sour cream. And that's literally it. And you can top it. I'm going to do it egg noodles, do this on top of egg noodles, and either green beans or peas or something on the side. But dinner is going to be cooking while we're chilling. All right, you guys, this has been going for 4 hours. It's hot, but I just went ahead and cranked it up to high because I'm about to put about a cup of sour cream in there. and I don't want it to cool off too much. So to make the noodles and everything to go with it, but it looks and smells really good. So when I get my plate done and everything, I'll show you guys what it looks like and definitely let you know how it tastes. And I'll definitely tell you the truth if we don't like it, but I can't imagine not liking it. It looks really good. So of course I've got my little buddy here. I need to wash lunch dishes and all of that, but I got all my work done. So now we can relax and eat dinner and watch Big Brother. All right. Okay, guys, I have a peppermint in my mouth, so I hope that's not annoying. Let's hang out with Layla out here and talk about the day and talk about dinner. So I just got everything cleaned up. And here, okay, so I'm going to tell you my opinion of the Swedish meatballs. Take it with a grain of salt because I'm weird about stuff. And then I'll tell you David's opinion. So take what you will. Here is a picture of the plate. Actually, the peas, I was going to do green beans, but I couldn't find any, so I did peas. They were really good with it. I liked the sauce with the noodles. It was delicious. The meatballs were they were too meaty, okay? Like, there was something about, like, the sauce was very meaty, you know, with the beef broth and stuff. And the cream and mushroom soup, I don't know, it kind of has a meaty flavor to me. And then the meatballs were very meaty. And it maybe was because they were the Swedish meatballs, so maybe they were extra flavored or something. I'm not really sure. It was kind of like a light colored meat. So I'm wondering, I guess I should read the package what kind of meat it was. But honestly, I don't really want to know right now. So I didn't really like the meatballs. The sauce, the noodles, the peas, great. But I'm weird about meat. So here's David's opinion. He thought it was fantastic. He loved the meatballs. This was his favorite part. He thought it was delicious. I have 3 big things of leftovers, so he is excited for that. So it was a very easy recipe, and I'll definitely make it again because of how much he liked it. But I think next time I personally will switch out the meatballs that I used for the turkey meatballs that I like so much. They're less meaty tasting and they're lower in calorie and fat and stuff. So I would probably do that. But it was really good. Like the whole mixture of the sauce and everything. So Lucy just had the noodles with the peas, no meatballs. She's not big on meatballs. So anyway, and we have leftovers for her to take for school tomorrow. Do I have it all over me? No. I fed my sourdough starter again. If it doesn't rise in the next few days, I've looked up like ways to, I know like so many things are saying just be patient. So I'm hoping that it's just going to happen and it's just taking a little bit longer. But I read somewhere too that you can wait a little bit longer to feed it. I went ahead and fed it tonight though, and it's looking very bubbly already. It's just not rising much. So I'm trying to be patient. I am so excited about Big Brother tonight. We have 2 episodes to watch. Finally, I have said every single night this week, we're going to go watch Big Brother. And it hasn't come on. I've been so messed up with the schedule. But tonight for sure, we're going to watch 2 episodes because it came on last night and it's coming on tonight. By the time you guys are watching this, it's probably no point in me telling you anything that happened because it's like a week out. But I'm excited to watch it, and I'm excited just to get the news and all of the drama and the just hate in the world. I'm just ready to watch something light because we've had the news on the last few days, and it's too much. Like for your mental health, it's just too much. So we're gonna watch Big Brother, and I'm gonna go put my pajamas on and just get comfortable. So I can't believe it's already Thursday and tomorrow's Friday. I seriously do not know where the week went. It blew by like a speeding railroad, as Nate says, and a railway. It was crazy. The kids have been so good this afternoon. They get their homework done. They played Jenga together. They've just been so sweet. So I love days like that where they get along so well. Anyway, I love you guys. I got a lot of work done today. I got all of my videos edited that I can edit. And except for the lunch video, which I've got to finish out tomorrow, I have videos scheduled all the way through like Thursday of next week, which is just crazy. I'm so far ahead. Today's only, like, I'm like a week ahead. So crazy. I'm never that far ahead. Usually I'm like a day or two ahead if I'm lucky. So I really hope I can keep this pace, because it just makes life so much easier when you're so far ahead, especially since I've been doing all the reels and the shorts and the TikToks and all of that. It just makes me feel a little bit less, you know, on the gun, on the pressure wagon. I don't know. So anyway, I love y'all. If you are still watching, in honor of Aldi German Week, leave me a pretzel emoji. I was really hoping they would have the soft pretzels today, because I've never tried the frozen soft German pretzels at Aldi. But with their freezer situation going on, they didn't have them. So if I'm back at Aldi before they're gone, I definitely want to pick some up to try. I love soft pretzels, and I would like to try like a more authentic German pretzel if they have them. I know I'm going to have to go to the store this weekend. I've already bought all the stuff I need for breakfast besides fruit for the church. I'm going to do monkey bread, pigs in a blanket, and some sort of fruit. And I have everything but the fruit. But it's also Grow Group week, and we're doing Mexican food. So I'm trying to decide what I want to bring to that. I know I'm going to make homemade salsa. And I may do like nachos and cheese, like something that I know the kids will like and it'll be easy. But usually I like to do a few different things. So we'll see how it goes. There's this, do you guys remember Shelly from Shelly's Home Life? She had this, I miss her so much. She had this cheesy bean and rice casserole that I love. It's just refried beans, Mexican rice, and cheese, and you like melt it in a casserole dish. It seems so simple, but it is so good. I have a whole short on making that somewhere in this, like, years ago. But I may make that. That was really good. But anyway, I'm going to sign off for tonight. If you like this video, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Definitely subscribe if you are new. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
What you putting in?